I want you to pay close attention to what I'm about to say, because this is the kind of information that most people over 60 are never given. Not by their doctor, not by their pharmacist, not by anyone. And by the time most people discover it, the window to act is already closing. But you're here right now, and that means you still have a chance to change things. A landmark study published in JAMA, one of the most respected medical journals in the world, found that sitting for extended periods every day is now classified as an independent cancer risk factor, not a contributing factor, not a minor influence. An independent risk factor, meaning it raises your cancer risk on its own, regardless of whether you exercise, regardless of your diet, regardless of your weight. The World Health Organization has identified prolonged sedentary behavior as one of the leading preventable contributors to cancer mortality globally. And the population most affected is adults over 60, because retirement, mobility changes, and lifestyle shifts mean that most American seniors are now sitting for 8, 9, sometimes 10 or more hours every single day. Here is the biology behind why this matters. When your body is sedentary for extended periods, several cancer-promoting processes accelerate simultaneously. Insulin resistance increases, and as we discussed, elevated insulin triggers IGF. 1. The growth factor that feeds cancer cells. Chronic low-grade inflammation rises, the exact environment that cancer cells exploit to survive and multiply. Lymphatic circulation slows, and the lymphatic system is one of your primary immune defense networks responsible for identifying and eliminating abnormal cells. Now here is what most people don't realize. It is not just the total hours of sitting that matter. Research shows that sitting in long, unbroken stretches is significantly more damaging than the same total hours broken up with movement. Two people can sit for 8 hours, but the one who gets up every hour does dramatically less biological damage than the one who sits for 4 hours straight. And I want to tell you exactly how little movement it actually takes to reverse this, because the answer is going to surprise you. Research from the American Institute for Cancer Research found that breaking up sitting time with just 2 minutes of light walking every 30 minutes produced measurable improvements in insulin sensitivity, inflammatory markers, and lymphatic flow. 2 minutes, every 30 minutes. That is the threshold at which your body begins to shift out of the sedentary cancer risk state. Set a timer on your phone or watch for every 30 minutes while you are at home. When it goes off, stand up, walk to another room, walk to the kitchen, walk around the yard. You do not need a gym. You do not need equipment. You need 2 minutes and a timer. The second recommendation is to replace one sitting activity per day with a standing or walking version. Watch one television program standing up. Take phone calls while walking slowly around your home. Eat one meal at a standing surface. These are not dramatic changes. But the biological difference between a body that sits unbroken for 8 hours and one that moves briefly every 30 minutes is, according to the research, the difference between a body that is actively promoting cancer growth and one that is actively working against it.